Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ashton Palladino, and I'm the chapter president of the Alpha Psi chapter of PTK. So one of the most frequently asked questions I receive is, what has PTK done for me? And although I could list a million things and go on for hours about how PTK has benefited me, I will only be able to share a few of these benefits in this short video. Not only have I gained an amazing community, I have improved my public speaking, self-awareness, self-confidence, team building skills, and I learned to be vulnerable. Besides the personal development I have gained from being a part of PTK, I have also had the opportunity to take part in the Honors in Action project, the College Project, various volunteer opportunities, and attend regional conferences as well as the international conference. A quote we all like to say here in PTK is, you get out what you put in. And the more you are involved in PTK and dedicate your time, the more benefits you will receive. With all this being said, if you are interested in developing your personal and professional skills, as well as joining a group of hardworking students, I highly suggest joining PTK and becoming part of our amazing family. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to Phi Theta Kappa's Spring 2021 Induction Ceremony. My name is Samantha Bicking and I am the current member of Phi Theta Kappa's Alpha Sci-Fi chapter and will become the 2021-2022 chapter president later this summer. I would like to take a moment to recognize our honored guests this evening. Dr. Frederick Keating, President of Rowan College of South Jersey. Dr. Brendan Rickards, Provost and Vice President of Academic Services. Ms. Judith Atkinson, Vice President, Student Services. Dr. James Picone, Vice President, Chief Administrative Officer. Ms. Yolanda Garcia Balecki, Esquire, Member, Board of Trustees. Ms. Darlene Barber, Deputy Director, Cumberland County Board of Community Commissioners. Dr. Susan Hall, Dean of Nursing and Health Professions Division. Diane Trace, Dean of the STEM Division. Dr. Paul Rufino, Dean of Education, Behavioral Sciences and Humanities Division. Dr. Marcella Salveski, Dean Communications and Creative and Performing Arts. Bridget Satchel, Dean of Career and Technical Education. Dr. Danielle Zemecki Fenimore, Dean of Academic Compliance. Sandra Hoffman, Executive Director of Enrollment Services. Mr. Dave Comfort, Executive Director of Programming and Project Management. Mr. Sean Rudder, Chapter Co-Advisor and Director of Academic Advisement and Retention. Ms. Jackie Thomason, Chapter Co-Advisor and Academic Advisor. Mr. Michael Goonan, Chapter Advisor and Director of Workforce Education. We would also like to recognize all additional faculty and staff who are in attendance. Before we continue, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to the 2020-2021 Rho Gamma Chapter Officer Team. Samirna Hernandez, Chapter President, Spring 2021. DeChina King, Chapter President, Fall 2020. Carlos Montilla, Vice President of Membership and Communications. Nayeli Marino, Chapter Secretary. I would also like to take this opportunity to introduce you to the 2020-2021 Alpha Sci-Fi Chapter Officer Team. Ashton Palladino, Chapter President. Alexander Jovanovic Foca, Executive Vice President. Carla Reyes Miller, Vice President of Membership and Communications. Emily Olson, Vice President of Hallmarks. And Sandy Castillo Luna, Chapter Secretary. Our premier partner, Rowan University, is also proud to recognize the inductees of both campuses and would like to commend each of you on your academic accomplishments. In 2020, Rowan University was named to Phi Theta Kappa's Transfer Honor Roll, a designation that recognizes excellence in developing pathways to four-year degrees. This designation puts Rowan University in the top 25% of colleges and universities in America for transfer students. As they congratulate us for our induction this evening, we too congratulate them for their commitment to Phi Theta Kappa students. At this time, I would like to invite Chapter Advisor Jackie Thomason to lead us in the invocation.
Good evening. Let's take a moment of gratitude for all we have been given. We thank you for bringing such a fine group of dedicated students together on this special occasion. Each semester, a new group of hardworking, diligent students is accepted to the prestigious Phi Theta Kappa Academic Honor Society. We ask that you would help this new group of students to give themselves in ways that make a difference to their families, to their school, and to their communities. We ask that they are each blessed in a special way, and please open wide the doors of opportunity for them to succeed in their future endeavors. For all of this and for all of your grace, we give thanks.
Hello, my name is Daytrina King, and I was the Rho Gamma chapter president during the fall 2020 semester. At this time, I would like to introduce the Vice President of Student Services at Rowan College of South Jersey, Ms. Judith Atkinson.
Hello, and thank you for joining us this evening. On behalf of our college president, Dr. Frederick Keating, the Board of Trustees, the administration, faculty, and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Rowan College of South Jersey, Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society 2021 induction ceremony. This college is very proud to have two outstanding and distinguished chapters, Alpha Psi Pi and Rho Gamma. They are both performed exceptionally well in spite of any challenge that they had encountered while trying to navigate in a virtual environment this entire academic year. RCSJ is extremely fortunate to have had remarkable, outstanding PTK student leadership, as well as amazing PTK advisors on both campuses who provide their steadfast guidance, tireless support to the chapter officers and chapter membership. To the inductees this evening, this has been quite a year for everyone. This year has tested us in many ways, not just academically. But you are here tonight because you managed to overcome whatever obstacle was put in front of you. And we are here tonight to celebrate you and your outstanding academic accomplishments that qualified you for membership in PTK. I encourage you all to become an active member within your chapter, and remember that you all have talent to share through the 4 PTK hallmarks of academics, leadership, service, and fellowship. And now, on a personal note, I want to take a moment to say special congratulations to our graduating PTK officers and members. You amaze me with what you've been able to accomplish this year, and I wish you great success as you continue on your academic journey. You have proven you can do anything you set your mind and heart to. You can be especially proud of the legacy that you are leaving to this next group of future officers and members. Congratulations again to everyone. And now I turn it back over to Christina.
Thank you so much, Vice President Atkinson. And thank you, PTK inductees, for your scholastic perseverance and passion to extend the Phi Theta Kappa vision of wisdom, aspiration, and unity. Collectively, we serve as an emblem of Phi Theta Kappa, tasked with utilizing our position to the greatest extent to inflict positive change in fixed environments. As Thoreau, a great philosopher, proclaimed, "Yet your life be the counter-friction to stop the machine." In other words, magnify your perplexity for reform and employ it to improve your current environment. Recognizing the need for students to be educated about their resources, the Alpha Psi Pi chapter endeavored to inform all students. Successfully, a team of dedicated Alpha Psi Pi members collaborated with several faculty members to present in their classrooms about the resources on campus. The initiative was immensely rewarding, and it operated as a college project. Likewise, the Honors in Action mission emphasized the importance of diversity and sharing negative experiences for the betterment of the group. The Honors in Action assignment brought the Alpha Psi Pi members together and allowed them to share their experiences of discrimination and negative stereotypes. Combined, the effectiveness of both projects granted Alpha Psi Phi the following awards: 2021 5-Star Chapter Award, Middle States Gold Chapter Award, Reach Chapter Award, 9th Most Distinguished Chapter, Distinguished College Project, and Distinguished Honors in Action Award. Additionally, I want to highlight exemplary Alpha Psi Pi members, including both recipients of the 2021 New Jersey All-State Academic Team Award, Ashton, Palladino, and Jamila Davis, the individual recognition of Distinguished Member of Alpha Psi Pi, Candice Genta, Ashton Palladino, and Sam Bicking. Finally, the recipient of the 5-Star Chapter Advisor Award, Jackie Tomason. Secondly, Rho Gamma, the sister chapter of Alpha Psi Pi, has been exceptionally successful as well. This past year, the Rho Gamma chapter developed and implemented a college project after meeting with President Keating that focused on the student body, particularly allowing students the opportunity to connect with one another in a peer-to-peer capacity outside the classroom environment during the recent health emergency. Under the leadership of the chapter president, China King, and the subsequent members and officers, the chapter has won several prestigious awards and completed the college project. The following awards include the 2021 4-Star Chapter Award and the 2021 Reach Award. Secondly, honorary Rho Gamma members and recipients of the 2021 New Jersey All-States Academic Team include the China King and Araya Baldwin. Lastly, Michael Goonan received the 5-Star Chapter Advisor Award for his phenomenal leadership. Once again, thank you, PTK inductees and presenters, for honoring our new members and extending the Phi Theta Kappa legacy.
Thank you, Christina. At this time, I would like to introduce the current chapter president of Rho Gamma chapter, Smyrna Hernandez, who will present her reflections of a graduating officer.
Good evening. My name is Serena Hernandez, and I'm the interim president of Phi Theta Kappa Rho Gamma chapter. Before I begin, I want to take the time to welcome and thank everyone for joining us this evening. Today, we are recognizing PTK inductees for their outstanding academic achievements and welcoming them into our PTK family. My journey with PTK began in the fall of 2019 when I stumbled across a bulletin board in the academic building. The information on the bulletin board caught my attention, and I began to look more into it. I asked advisors, classmates, and alumni friends about PTK, and to my surprise, a couple months later, I received an email inviting me to join Phi Theta Kappa, and I did so right away. Although I did not get the opportunity to join any in-person meetings, the Rho Gamma chapter continued to meet virtually. Our PTK advisor emailed recordings of the meetings to the members so we could still feel like we were taking part of the meeting, even though we couldn't be there live. I always knew I wanted to get involved at RCSJ, and when I saw that PTK was accepting officer applications, I thought to myself, being an officer would be the perfect opportunity to get involved. So I submitted my application. Then, a week later, I had my first virtual interview with Michael Goonan, my advisor. I was nervous but excited. I thought the interview went great, and it did, because a couple days later, I scored the position of Vice President of Hallmarks. Even in the midst of a global health crisis, where our PTK meetings could only be held virtually, and where most people were feeling the effects of Zoom fatigue, Michael, the officers, and I tried our best to create a peer-to-peer connection, not only with PTK members, but with RCSJ students as well. Our goal with the college administration was and has been to get students to virtually connect, engage, and support each other amid the pandemic. In December of 2020, our former chapter president and now alumni, China King, announced that she would be stepping down as chapter president. She, along with Michael, encouraged me to become the interim president. At the time, I had a lot on my plate. Working 2 jobs and being a full-time student has not been easy. But in January of this year, I decided to step up and take on the role of PTK president. A decision that has made me manage my time better, has given me the opportunity to network, build connections, and work collaboratively with other advisors, officers, members, and students at Rowan College of South Jersey. Now, I would like to thank and acknowledge my advisor, Michael, and my fellow officer team, DeChina, Nayeli, and Carlos, as well as the advisors and officers of the Alpha Psi Pi chapter for persevering through a school year under the circumstances we are currently living in. The hard work our advisors have put into this school year does not go unnoticed. Thank you. And to the students that are being inducted this evening, I want to say congratulations. You all have persevered through an unprecedented experience to earn this achievement, and both the Alpha Psi Pi and Rho Gamma chapters are proud of you.
The origins of Phi Theta Kappa date back more than 100 years and originally began at a 2-year college for women. To tell us more about the rich history of Phi Theta Kappa is Nayeli Marino, the chapter secretary for the Rho Gamma chapter.
Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society for 2-year colleges that dedicates itself to promoting the value of scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. Founded by a group of students and college presidents from 8 Missouri junior colleges for women, this honor society was established in 1918. As Phi Theta Kappa grew in prominence, it welcomed new chapters from across the country, and by 1988, Phi Theta Kappa had a chapter in all 50 states. Today, over 3.5 million people are members of Phi Theta Kappa, and this year marks the 103rd anniversary of this amazing organization. By becoming a member of Phi Theta Kappa, students are able to develop their leadership skills, serve their community, and connect with their peers while simultaneously gaining invaluable knowledge and skills that will aid them in their future career paths. I am thrilled to welcome all of the new members of the Phi Theta Kappa family and look forward to seeing how each one of you will leave your mark on the society's legacy.
Thank you, Nayeli. I would now like to introduce Ashton Palladino, the Alpha Scipy chapter president, who will share her reflections as a graduating officer.
Thank you, Sam, and good evening, everyone. So, I know many of you are thinking right now, oh boy, here comes another speech talking about how difficult or different this year was for all of us. The truth is that although this theme is represented throughout many speeches, it shows the true reflection upon the tragedies that were bestowed upon many of us. Although we all had different experiences throughout the pandemic, we all had a common goal: to not let this year get the best of us. And I can tell you, if you are here, you definitely did not let the year get the best of you. As I personally reflect upon my year, not only as a chapter president, but as a friend and a family member, I realized that this virus has taught me a valuable lesson. March 11th, 2020 will forever change my life. Many of you may be thinking, oh, that's when the school made the announcement that they will be shutting down because of the threat of coronavirus. But for me, it wasn't about the virus. That night, when I was leaving the college, I got into a terrible car crash that left me with a concussion for months. As of today, I still have lingering effects from this concussion. The accident has taught me to always take chances because you will never know when you will ever get them again. That moment changed me. It made me change my perspective on life. And this is why I decided to step up and become a leader. Now, before I continue, I want you to know that you do not need an event in your life to change your perspective. This just happened to be the case for me. Many of you don't know, but I originally ran for the Vice President of Service, a position that has a minute role in comparison to what I do now. Many of you may be wondering, what made me change my mind? And quite frankly, I'm not so sure. But what I can tell you is that it was the best thing that has ever happened to me. Throughout my journey as a chapter president, I've been able to lead my chapter with the guidance of my amazing advisors, fellow officers, members, to accomplish great things. And I couldn't have done without each and every one of them. Looking back to when I first became a PTK member and being inducted to now, I can almost laugh. The difference is astounding. Back then, I wanted to be a part of PTK. I never wanted to lead it. I hated public speaking, and I was always nervous. Now, I love being a leader, and I don't mind talking to each and every one of you. For everyone watching this, I want you to know the impact you can have on an organization like PTK. Our members contributing their time and efforts to our chapter is the reason why it has been so successful. I have heard from other members that their involvement has led them to not only develop their personal and professional skills, but join an amazing community of hardworking students. And I couldn't have agreed more. PTK is more than a prestigious organization. This chapter has allowed me and other students to impact our community through community service and our 2 projects we do every year. As the last point, I want you to know that each and every one of you can achieve the same accomplishments as anyone presenting tonight. And you do not need to be a chapter officer to do that. It all starts with you and how involved you want to be. I hope everyone here will have the opportunity to be as involved in PTK as I have, as it will truly make a difference in your life. As a last reflection, I will leave you here with this. Pick a goal out of your comfort zone and stick with it. no matter how difficult it is. Last year, I chose public speaking, and now I'm talking to all of you. Thank you, everyone, and I commend everyone here on their accomplishment of becoming a PTK member, and I hope everyone stays safe and well.
Both the Alpha Psi Pi and Rho Gamma chapters belong to the Middle States region of Phi Theta Kappa. This region encompasses all chapters from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. Tonight, we are honored to have the New Jersey State President of Phi Theta Kappa, Raven John, attending this evening. Raven is majoring in electronic engineering technology at the Passaic County Community College. She has been an active member of the Alpha Eta Chi chapter for 3 years and has participated in a variety of activities, events, and leadership roles during this time. She was awarded a presidential award in the spring of 2019, which recognizes students who embody the 4 hallmarks: service, leadership, fellowship, and scholarship within Phi Theta Kappa. She served as the vice president of her chapter in 2020 and became president in 2021. To further her leadership development, Raven ran for regional office this past spring and was elected to the 2021-2022 New Jersey State President just over a month ago. Please join me in welcoming Raven John.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. Good evening. My name is Raven John, and I'm the New Jersey State President of the Middle States region. And it is my pleasure to deliver my speech at your induction ceremony today. I would like to congratulate the new inductees. Your academic achievements have earned your invitation to be inducted in the most distinguished honor society, Phi Theta Kappa. During my freshman year at Passaic County Community College, I had no intention of getting involved in clubs or extracurricular activities because I wanted to focus on my academics. However, my daily routine from going from class and going home made me not only bored, but disconnected from my college community. For this reason, I sought out to enhance my confidence, persistence, and leadership abilities in hopes that it will open opportunities to my professional development. I heard about Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society from Professor Gasparino, who is my college success instructor. I decided to attend a chapter meeting, and I was inspired and energized by the unwavering dedication by everyone on achieving their academic success. Because I sought for self-improvement, I took advantage of my membership by running for leadership positions in my chapter. To further my leadership abilities, I ran for regional office, and now I'm the newly elected 2021-2022 NJ President of the Middle States region. I've been a member for 3 years, and each year I'm inspired to improve my leadership to be a role model for the youth in my community. Leadership is an active, living process of strengthening our skill sets, so we can create the legacy that impacts our future generations positively. The amount of personal growth I have developed through PTK does not compare to any other extracurricular activities. Accepting your PTK membership does not only give you access to financial scholarships, but it also allows you to be recognized for your hard work and pushes you towards future success. As members of PTK, I highly recommend you to check out the Phi Theta Kappa Edge programs and leadership development study course, which are designed to enhance your leadership abilities and give you the knowledge to grow as a scholar and servant leader. I encourage you all to take advantage of your Phi Theta Kappa membership, get involved in Phi Theta Kappa both regionally and internationally. Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your presence. I believe with a positive mindset and dedication, you can unlock the leader within you too. Who knows who you will inspire? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raven. The stole of gratitude is a blue satin stole finished with a gold embroidered seal with our Greek letters. The stole, the stole is presented to an individual who has contributed to the success of Phi Theta Kappa over the past year. When thinking about who contributed to the success of our collective chapters in the past year, Joel Davidson was the first person to come to mind. Without Joel, today would not have been able to actually happen, literally. Joel is RCSJ's video production specialist. Last year, when the pandemic closed down our campus, Joel was right there to get everything ready for our virtual induction ceremony in only a few weeks' time. He has also been a major component to our Honors in Action video that was regionally recognized and has been behind the scenes for commercials and smaller clips as well. Throughout the pandemic, Joel has been an invaluable component to not only our chapters, but to the entire college as well. On behalf of Alpha Psi Pi and Rho Gamma, I am now proud to recognize Joel Davidson as our Stroll of Gratitude recipient. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Our next speaker is an inspiring young lady who began her engagement with the Alpha Psi Pi chapter as the corresponding secretary in 2018. In 2019, she aspired to enhance her role to become the chapter president. She assisted in raising awareness of Phi Theta Kappa on and off campus and was instrumental in leading the chapter to regain their 5-star chapter status in 2020. In November of that year, she embarked on a life-changing event when she decided to enter her name as an officer candidate with the Middle States region of Phi Theta Kappa. After a successful campaign, she was elected as the New Jersey State President for the 2020-2021 calendar year. During this time, she aided and supported all chapters throughout the state, but furthermore, she proudly represented Rowan College of South Jersey. I now welcome Candice Genta.
Hello, my fellow Kappans. First, congratulations on all your academic success and gaining a place in an International Honor Society. Today is an important and memorable day in your lives where you will be inducted into an International Honor Society and be recognized for your accomplishments. You have worked hard to get to this point. Be proud of your hard work and take in this moment. Phi Theta Kappa has given me more than just an honorary mark on my transcript. I have gained friends and learned skills that I needed more than just inside the classroom. I have learned how to speak publicly, organize events, communicate effectively, and most importantly, I've learned to be a leader. If you grab the bull by the horns and put time into the society, you will get out of it just as much as you put into it, if not more. You will also learn great success like I have. I was given the opportunity to lead my chapter, and then I earned the responsibility of leading our region, and Phi Theta Kappa continues to grow and be better because of students and leaders who strive to do their best every day, just like you. Let's talk about success for a moment. I am sure many of you have a different definition of success and what it means to you. However, you are all here. You have made it into a prestigious honor society, celebrating the fact that you have successfully maintained your academics to be a part of Phi Theta Kappa. Dwayne Johnson once said, "Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come." Consistency. Consistency is what led you to this moment. Continue to work hard, no matter what your goal is. In life or in college, you will succeed if you are consistent and confident in what you are doing. I am proud to say that you have done just that and are now being inducted today to recognize this consistency, hard work, dedication, and success. Congratulations. Through my journey in Phi Theta Kappa, I have learned that a leader is only as good as their team. If a member of the team is failing, then you as a leader, as well as the rest of the team, are failing as well. You must always look out for your group. Phi Theta Kappa has become my team. I have gained friends and knowledge, and never once did my advisors or fellow officers allow me to fall behind. And I also did my best to do the same in return. Because of this, I have become a leader and was able to serve as PTK's New Jersey State President over the course of the year. Your advisors are there to help you grow and flourish in your college journey. Now that you have joined PTK, you have a new set of dedicated advisors and team members that will have your back and make sure that you do not fail in college as well as in life. We also take pride in watching you become leaders throughout your college experience and seeing your growth over the next several years. The most important lesson of leadership that I have learned along this journey is that a true leader does not follow in anyone else's footsteps. Instead, a true leader creates their own footprints and makes their mark on the world in their own way. I want to ask every single one of you to be confident, set your goals high, reach your full potential, and be the leaders and scholars that Phi Theta Kappa has given you the platform to be. You are all incredible, and I can't wait to see you flourish in your careers and in the world as you make your footprints on the world. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, Candice. Honored President, college administrators, distinguished faculty, advisors, and fellow Phi Theta Kappa members. I am pleased to present to you these candidates for membership in our honor society. These students have fulfilled all requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into their respective chapters, Alpha Psi Pi chapter and Rho Gamma chapter of Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society of the two-year college. You are about to be inducted into a scholarly fellowship which embraces two-year colleges, not only of your own state, but the nation and the world. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapters are Alpha Psi Pi and Rho Gamma. After induction, you will find among the members an atmosphere of scholarship, to which you must give of yourself in order that the organization may be meaningful to you.
Torch, symbolic of knowledge, which is the servant of wisdom, which dwells with prudence and leads in the way of righteousness, in the midst of the path of judgment. The white rose typifying purity and the beauty of life, with its white bud signifying intellectual associations. Tonight we present you this rose as a symbol of our newly formed intellectual friendship.
This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. It consists of a golden slab keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field, like the escutcheon of our coats and arms, refers to the golden opportunities that abound on every hand of society folk to evidence their culture and perform good works. Since gold is the most noble of the metals, it shall have a further significance on our society, for it shall present a nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the slab, you will observe a black band. It represents the three ideals which bind us together, and the cultural self-control which is necessary foundation for the true wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters, which are the initials of the Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band, there is a red, on the other side composed of oak leaves, and on the other, laurel. The oak leaves stands for stability and strength of character, as it's symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful, curling leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society. Above the band is the representation of the head of Athena, a symbol of learning. In the base, there appears the Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning. The common ideal for members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. This is the badge, stands as a symbol for the high idealism of our organization and membership in our select group.
You have studied the constitution of this organization, the purpose of which is to foster a spirit of devotion to study and to scholarly ideals among its members, and whose principles are embodied in the Greek letters, which stand for phronimon, thymos, katharotes, wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, you come to complete the pledge which admits to you into complete fellowship.
Inductees, we will now take the oath of being inducted into Phi Theta Kappa. Please repeat after me. I, state your name, do solemnly promise on this 4th day of May 2021 to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa and to make this object and aim foremost in my mind. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors.
Give us wisdom, God, we pray, that our lives from day to day may reflect on all around us that great gift which now has bound us. For a band of seekers we, with our magic letters three, Phi Theta Kappa, Phi Theta Kappa.
It is my pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I salute you for your accomplishment. I charge you to explore always for the truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor. Our next guest is the Phi Theta Kappa Middle States Regional Coordinator, Dr. Jennifer Gasparino. Dr. Gasparino was unable to physically attend with us this evening, but she was able to record this special message, which I will now share.
Hello, my fellow Kappans. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Jennifer Gasparino, your Middle States Regional Coordinator. Much like all of you, being inducted and taking the oath as a Kappan, the role of the Middle States Regional Coordinator is a new one for me. However, being a Kappan is not. I was inducted as a member many years ago, and PTK has been an organization instrumental in my success as a student and as a professional. PTK is a launch pad for you to continue working on your scholarship, but it is also a place to develop the leader within. While how you participate in PTK is up to you, there is no requirement. What you choose to participate in can change the way you view your education and the world around you, but most of all, the way you view yourself. The mission of Phi Theta Kappa is to recognize academic achievement of college students and to provide opportunities for them to grow as scholars and leaders. Today, your chapter is recognizing you and providing you with opportunities of a lifetime. Whether it's participating in service, working on hallmark projects such as College Project or Honors in Action, offering you a competitive edge with the many PTK Edge programs, or providing a networking platform, or just an opening to build lifelong friendships. If I can offer any advice to you today, take advantage of everything PTK offers. Don't put obstacles in your way. Look beyond what is in front of you and know that we are here to support your journey. Your chapter's 5-star plan will help the group, but more importantly, help you as individuals to set goals, understand how to plan projects, communicate effectively, work as a team, and learn about the importance of being accountable to others. These are all key areas to emphasize your scholarship applications and job resumes and build your professional development. On behalf of the Middle States region, I offer you my congratulations on taking the first step towards success. And again, welcome you into Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I too salute you for your accomplishments. And to reiterate your installation, I charge you to explore always for truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of the well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor. Congratulations. Welcome to your chapter, and welcome to the Middle States region.
Thank you, Dr. Gasparino. To close out this evening's event, please welcome Dr. Brendan Rickards, Vice President of Academic Services and Provost of Rowan College of South Jersey.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to pass on the congratulations for each and every one of you that were inducted into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society on behalf of Dr. Frederick Keating, our president. Due to unforeseen circumstances, he's unable to join us this evening, but he does pass on his regards, and he's very sad that he missed this event. When I think about Phi Theta Kappa, the biggest thing that pops into my head is service and honor. Now, in terms of service, each and every one of you that are involved with the Honor Society itself has shown the dedication to service and working with others. When we think of honor, honor can be viewed in a variety of different ways. The first thing you think about when it comes to honor is going to be the integrity that you show. Because when you show integrity in your work, whether that's on academics or in your future careers, or if you're working a job currently at Target, for example, the honor that you show in that work ethic that you put on makes you stand above others. That's what Phi Theta Kappa also does when it comes to your academics. The other thing you think about with honor is the integrity of your work ethic and the thing that you will be pressing as you move forward. Now, when you think about that honor and the work ethic that you will show, the dedication that you've shown currently to your studies and currently to service has allowed you to become a member of Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa is now what I view as a stepping stone for you. For those of you that are now in Phi Theta Kappa, use the knowledge, use the experience that you have the ability to gain by participating in Phi Theta Kappa events, and use that as the launching pad into your third and fourth years of education. Also, when we think of the third and fourth years of education, once you finish your career at RCSJ, please continue that education. Learning is a lifelong thing. I learn new things each and every day. In fact, the biggest thing that I learn each and every day is actually from the students. So when I learn from the students, such as each and every one of you in this that has been inducted, I learn how to work with others, other things that you will learn in Phi Theta Kappa. And really what I learn is the drive that I see in the generation of students that we see today. So as you have that power to give knowledge to people like myself in these positions, keep learning, keep learning, let that be your lifelong goal. Let learning be a thing that you do every single day. So as you finish your career at RCSJ, when you do progress to that third and fourth year of education for your bachelor's degree, also don't let that be the end. Let your learning and your service continue all the way through potentially master's or doctorate programs. Heck, hopefully one day I'm learning much more from each and every one of you as we do move forward. Now, the last thing that I want to add when it comes to kind of the service and honor that each and every one of you now have as a member of this is the congratulations aspect, because I know it's been said many times by a lot of the speakers here, you all have overcome a very, very strange year. As you've overcome this strange year, I do want to point out, you may think, okay, I'm putting into an honor society. How's that a big deal? Here's how it's a big deal. Every other person that's on this call that is not a member of Phi Theta Kappa, which I myself am not, we've been in honor societies potentially. Some of us are Phi Theta Kappa members, but we were not inducted during a pandemic. We also did not graduate from college during a pandemic. I did not attend college during a pandemic. So when you start thinking about those different things, when it comes to your job applications, these are the things that you should have on your resume. You completed college, you went through high school, you went through college, you've graduated college, you've gone into honor societies during these times. That dedication that you have shown will make you stand above your peers that may have graduated before you. In fact, you may think of yourself, well, maybe it's an unlucky time to be in college. I kind of see it as the flip side, because the flip side of that is you have persevered and overcome a lot of these challenges to enter into Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society or graduating. As you are doing those, make sure that those things, as you persevered and pushed through this, make sure that those are stressed when you go on your job applications, because those will make you stand above your peers that may have finished college a few years before you, because while you may not have the couple years of experience, you figure out ways to persevere and work your way through college during these times. So congratulations. And lastly, on behalf of the entire Rowan College of South Jersey community, as well as the President and Board of Trustees, congratulations, thank you, and I wish you the best of luck as you continue your academic future.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carlos Montilla, and I'm the Vice President of Communications and Membership of the Rho Gamma Chapter. Becoming a member of PTK has been one of the best decisions I have ever taken during my college life. I have been able to experience the importance of working together with others, and I can truly appreciate the environment of inclusivity. It has given me a true sense of belonging. When I think about the reason why I joined PTK, was not only for the opportunities they could offer me, but more as a way to challenge myself to experience new exciting things. And therefore, I strongly encourage you to join our big family.